so we learned a few things with Jenkins, right? So the same server I restarted today, and then the public IP has been changed. So I'm logging with the new public IP and the port number. Okay, so I mean I'm hitting the new public IP with the port number. Okay, so once we hit, so the same page will get opened. We need to log in with the same username and password what we configured yesterday. Okay, it's taking too much time. Logging in. Not sure why this is taking too much time. The next memory is taking too much CPU utilization. This is too slow. I'm checking the UI is taking too much time to load. So I'm checking why this is happening. So it's running. You can see now it's taking too much time to move one.
Sir, we can use that update, right? So sometimes it will
Hmm?
work for.
APT update.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do it, but need to check. See, APT updates, so the dependencies and packages will get upgraded. Okay. So this not an issue with the server. This is an issue with the service. I mean the Jenkins. I'll do one thing. Okay. So I'll deploy a new instance to the Jenkins.
Can we go with that netstat command? So
Netstat, what was the use of Netstat?
we can get the network details, right?
Network detail. Network. Here there is no issue with the network, right? So it's loading, but it's taking a lot of time. When it's working, everything is working fine, but it's taking too much time. Right. That is the reason.
Okay. So
Netstat, that will be helpful for checking the ports. Okay. Here the issue is different. See, it's taking a lot of time while loading.
then why it is happening, sir? What
Need to
was the
check.
issue?
Need to check that. That we don't know, right? So we need to identify. Build plugin. True duration. Everything looks fine. I'll do one thing. I'll check that later. Okay. So okay. Okay. Logged in. What I will do. I'll be installing the Jenkins on the another machine.
Sir, if the same thing happened in real time scenario, so what we can do, sir?
So we need to fix it.
We don't,
So we
we
need
do,
to
sir, we
we
don't
need to fix it.
then, hmm.
Hmm.
Sir, means we don't want to terminate. We don't have permission to terminate the instance, right?
Correct.
So,
So we don't have permission. We need to fix it. That I will
okay.
identify what was the issue, and then I will tell. I will explain in next class. Okay. So if I'm keep on checking, so the class will be vanished. That is the reason. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Got it. One moment. Genetic version 17.08. We need to identify OpenJDK version 17.08. It's showing 17.0.1. OpenJDK 17. Okay. Okay. Fine. Not an issue.
Sir, in the security group, we have to give the inbound rules the 8080 port, right, sir?
Yes, yes, yes. We need to provide. We need to provide the inbound role 8080. That we can do now. So for this security groups, add role or traffic. Okay. So this is done. Eighty eighty is the port number. This process you know already. We done yesterday. Okay. So now, okay, fine. So now Jenkins is ready. Okay. So this, right, system, tools, plugins, nodes, clouds, and appearances. Okay. So this is these components are clear, right? System, we used to integrate the tools with the Jenkins. We use the system. So if you want to multiple versions of the built-in tools, so we are going with this option. Okay. Plugins, so we can add and remove the plugins as per the requirements. So nodes, to like distribute the load, so we are using the nodes, okay, to share the Jenkins load. Okay. Clouds, for Kubernetes hosted Jenkins, we use this cloud to integrate Kubernetes clusters here. So that will be helpful. Instead of nodes, the clouds, Kubernetes will create the pods, and then so that will those parts will responsible for acting as agents, okay, or nodes. Okay. So now security. So here, if come to Jenkins, so there are few concerns we need to take on care with respect to security. Okay. So there are uh, so security in the sense, so how we can like login related stuffs. Okay. So this so there are few options are there. So Jenkins own user database. Okay. What this will do, so this will identify the users. Okay. So with this option, so we create the users in the Jenkins itself. Okay. So like this, you can see here. So here we have manage Jenkins. We have users right here. So here we can add the users. Okay. We have the admin user, right? Similarly, we can add the users here. Okay. Like this. Username test. Password. I can give some password. Okay. Like this. I can provide all the details. Okay. So for particular user, I can provide all the details. Like now there are two users will be available, right? So those two users will become under this. Okay. Jenkins own user database. Okay. So on the particular Jenkins, so if you have many users, those users can access it. Okay. That will be indicated by this option. Okay. We need to choose it. Which one we want, we can choose it. Okay. So LDAP. Okay. So LDAP. So if anyone worked on earlier in Linux machines, they will come to know about LDAP. LDAP is one of the server. Okay. So there we can host, like most of the organizations, they will dealing with, like if the people is onboarded, so they will move to the LDAP account. Okay. So LDAP, it's a group or it's a server, we can say. So there group of users will be available. Okay. So with the server, if anyone part of that LDAP group, so those will be automatically accessing uh, this Jenkins. Okay. So let's assume, okay, in the LDAP, there are three options like developers, testers, and then DevOps team. Okay. So if the DevOps team will get the full access, okay, so we can provide full access for DevOps team, and for only for read and job building option for developers, and only for read access for testers. If you provide that kind of the access, so we will create the groups in its LDAP server, and then we will move the particular user to the particular group. Like if the developer is newly joined, then we'll move the developer to the developer group. If the DevOps guy added to the team, so we'll add that developer DevOps guy to the developer LDAP group. Sorry, DevOps LDAP group. Similarly, we will add it and then we'll configure the LDAP server. This will be done by the admin level. So, okay, no need to worry about this, but you should know. Okay, just nothing extra configuration. Just we will provide the LDAP server and the port number. That's all. Okay, there will be like in this way. So we'll get the URL, LDAP URL. Okay, so you will get it. Okay, that you need to configure here. That is the LDAP. Okay, so this how we can log in. Okay, So
So,
Unix,
I have a question. From this, we are giving LDAP, right? So,
yes,
from this point of view, like if the developer has access to through this LDAP, so he will be logging into only dashboard, right? Not a system.
yes. Only we are talking about the console UI.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
only for this UI they will be accessing. Okay, even they don't have access for this manage Jenkins. Okay, so that, see, those options will provide in the group level. Okay, so let's assume this is I'll explain. Okay, so this is the server, right? In the server, so we will make some groups. Okay, groups, and then we will add it. We'll restrict it. Particular group will get access to the particular things. Okay, so in that way, the teams, the people will get access. Okay, clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so and then Unix user slash group database. Okay, this means, okay, so let's assume there are few users and groups. You know, right? In Linux and Unix, we will create the users and group, right? That you know, right? So we created many users in EC2 machines, right? That Arish explained. Okay, so in that way, so the people can we can add that user or groups as well. Okay, so that is also we can do it. Okay, so that is one of the authorization strategy. So here, see, this is with respect to what I mean, the users. Okay, users, how they can onboard it to the uh, team. I mean, how they can onboard it to the Jenkins. Okay, so authorization strategy. So we can choose this. Okay, matrix based. Okay, so project based. Okay, legacy mode. Okay, anyone can do anything. Okay, if we provide this, so if the people is onboarded through the Linux LDAP, let's assume the people will onboard it through the LDAP. Okay, so in that case, what will happen? So anyone can do anything. If you provided this option, so everyone can do anything. Okay, so now let's assume, so we have matrix based security. Okay, in that matrix based security, instead of this, we can provide Jenkins own user database because we don't have LDAP server right now. So we can provide Jenkins user database. So here, so if we choose matrix based security, so then the users we need to allow, and then we need to provide the access for them. Okay, okay. Here in the security tab, Jenkins user own data. Let's assume matrix based security. So if you provided matrix based security, see the anonymous user. So if any user, okay, so those we can add here. Okay, so okay, those users can able to we can restrict anonymous user. We can't we are not going to do any permissions. Okay, so in the authenticated users also we are not going to provide any permissions defaultly. Okay, this is default permissions. Now what I will do, I will add the users. Okay, so there are two users we have right now. You can see now in the Jenkins user database. Okay, so we have two users. Okay, one is admin, one is test. Okay, so in that case, I can provide add user, I can provide admin. For admin, I'm going to provide full access. Okay, I'll just click on this. So this will be allocated full access. Okay, for I'll add one more user called test. Okay, so for each and every user, we can restrict the action. So overall, I can give only read option. Okay, so only you can read it. Okay, the credentials wise, agent wise, job wise, we can also provide permissions. Okay, but overall permission I'm giving read permission. Okay, so now you can see in with this. So what I will do, I will log in with another browser. Okay, okay. See this. Now I am logging with admin. Okay, see this. So he is having full permission because he is working as a admin. Manage Jenkins, he can able to see, can able to see the build history, everything he can able to see. But log out from this and log in with user test. Okay, test user, what was the permission we given? Only the view permission. See, we couldn't able to see anything. Okay, so just build history, my views. Okay, so in this
Sir,
way
I have a doubt,
we are
sir.
going to yeah.
Sir, we need to give password as well, right, for a test user?
So password, when we are creating the users we provided, right?
Yes, yes.
Let's see. Okay, I'll create one more user. Okay,
Okay, okay, okay, got sir.
let's assume Ravi is the user. Password I will create it. Okay, okay. So I will create the user. Okay, I added the user right now. User called Ravi. So here now I choose on Jenkins user own database. Okay, let's see. Okay, I will give the user different name. Okay, I will give my user. Okay, if I provide this user, what it was showing? It was showing user not found. Right. So because in the Jenkins user database, this user is not available. Okay. So for that user, if the see if you are providing the access for the particular user or group, then that user or group should be available. Okay. So now we'll see. So I'm providing access to the Ravi. Ravi. So what kind of access I can provide? I will be providing full access. Overall full access. Okay. So now I'll save this. I'll go to here and then I'll log out from this user. I'll be logging with Ravi. See, Ravi can able to see everything because he is an admin. Got it? In this way, we will manage the users in Jenkins. Okay. So let's assume
Hey,
we
can we
provided.
just log in through that tester? One need to check one time.
See, so you can see here with the test user test. Okay, provided some password. Okay, test. See here, you can see the difference. This is with admin user, right? This is with admin user. You can see I'm going to dashboard. So this is the dashboard. See this back dashboard with the admin user. This with uh, test user. Okay. See new items. They don't have permission for creating any job. Build history we can they can see. Like manage Jenkins they couldn't able to see it. Okay. My views they couldn't able like they can able to see it. Okay. Only these things they can able to do it. Okay, clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so here similarly. Okay, so not this. Okay, so in the manage Jenkins. Okay, so we can choose anything. Okay, this is with respect to like onboarding. Okay, this is with respect to providing access. Okay, so let's assume so we can add a group. Okay, so let's see DevOps. We can add like this DevOps group. The group is not available, so it's not showing. Okay, so is here we provided LDAP. Okay, so let's think it we provided LDAP authorization strategy. Okay, LDAP so we provided. So in that case, so we can provide the server and then so here we choose on the which one we want, we can choose it. Okay, project based, matrix based. Okay, based on requirement we can choose it. Okay, so this is also performs similarly like that only. Okay, so once we're done with that, so the group will be reflecting. So if the group we have, so DevOps team, okay, like this, developer, developers, okay, testers. Okay, I'll be providing these groups for DevOps. I will provide the full permission. Okay, so developers I can provide only, for testers only read options. For developers I can provide job. In the job they can read, discover, delete, create, configure, okay, cancel, build. Okay, some options I provided for developers. Okay, for testers only read options I provided. In this way we will add the groups. Okay, and the particular LDAP group, so we'll get particular permissions. Okay, got it? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು
Yes,
ಅಲ್ವಾ?
sir. Yes,
ಓಕೆ,
sir. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು, ಅರ್ಥ
ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್
ಆಯ್ತು.
ಅಲ್ವಾ?
Yes, sir.
ಸೊ
Yes, sir.
ಇದೇನು ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಯುವರ್ ವಿಶ್. ಓಕೆ, ನೀವು ಯಾವ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ಶಾಟ್ ಆದ್ರೂ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಆದ್ರೂ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಯುವರ್ ವಿಶ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಬಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು.
Okay, sir.
ಓಕೆನಾ?
So these are comes under system configuration, right? So whatever the things we have done right now,
ಓಕೆ,
so these are like
yes.
system configuration, right?
Manage, under manage Jenkins there is a security component. System configuration will be different.
Okay.
So security, under security these will come. Okay,
Okay, sir.
okay, so till now it's clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So this, based on requirement we can choose this. Usually in the organization they will go with the LDAP or AD accounts. Okay, so majorly they will go with the LDAP or AD. Okay, no
Sir,
need to worry. So
can we create groups like users, sir, so that it will reflect in this security?
where group,
Like
where we
we'll
need,
create users, no, sir, like test. It showed
yeah,
like Ravi.
yeah,
So we can create groups also, so that it will reflect in the security.
where
It
where
was,
you're going to create the groups.
I mean, we can like it was showing red, no, sir, here.
See,
So you showed like DevOps.
see. Here, okay,
Yes, sir, here. Yeah, it was like DevOps, developers, testers.
see, here there is no option for creating users in Jenkins. It's with respect to own Jenkins user database. Okay, this is
Okay.
with respect to users only. Okay, there is no option for creating the groups. Okay, so we
Okay.
are talking about, let's see, groups in the sense. So if we, sorry, so if we choose on security, under security, so instead of Jenkins user own database, so in the Jenkins user own database, we have only option for creating the users, not for the group. Okay.
Okay.
So if we choose on the LDAP, so in the LDAP, so we'll provide the LDAP server. Okay. So in the server, in the LDAP account, they having the groups.
Okay,
Okay.
got it.
Okay, they're having the groups. Okay, kind of like developers, they provided some different groups names as well. Okay, not only like DevOps, developers, testers. Okay, they can provide project wise as well, they can do it.
Okay, got it, sir.
Okay, with respect to that we can add that group. That group should be available in that LDAP.
Sir, okay, okay, sir.
Okay, got it.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
So this also we will provide matrix, project based matrix authorization strategy. Okay, this also we can provide. Here also we can provide the axis, matrix based, project based. Okay, instead of this we'll choose Jenkins user database because we don't have LDAP right now. So we'll create test, so only read admin, you can provide full access. Okay, that's fair enough. Okay, so clear with security. Only these options will come. So we'll choose which type of onboarding authorization strategy we are choosing. The authorization strategy will be, when they ask, you don't say we are using Jenkins in the interviews. If they ask what was the strategy we'll use, so don't say about Jenkins user own database. Say LDAP we are using. So with the LDAP, we'll choose we'll provide the LDAP server configuration. So with that, so we provided access to the particular users and group. Like that, you can explain in the interviews. Okay, clear with this? So and the authorization. So you need to choose a strategy. Which strategy? You can say project based metric authorization strategy or metrics based strategy. You can explain project based metrics authorization strategy. We will choose. Okay. So okay. So ignore about these things.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, in that project based means it is applicable only for the particular project.
No.
Project based.
So I will explain later that. Okay. So how that will be impacted. So that I will explain later, because so when we are managing so multiple projects. Okay. So let's assume here we'll create project A, project B. Okay. So let's assume. Sorry. Okay, let's assume you have project A and project. There are two projects you are having in your organization. Okay, so with this, what we can do? So for the particular user, okay, for the particular user with this option, okay, with this project based project based authorization strategy. So
Okay.
if we choose on this, we can provide access, okay, here itself on the project level. Okay.
Okay.
So for the particular user, so we are not providing access here. Okay, particular user or particular group will provide the access in the project level.
Okay. That will be
Okay.
done by admin.
Admin is our DevOps team only. Okay, like this. Okay, I'll show that. Similarly, okay, we'll choose the project. Okay. So and then so I'll go to the configuration. Okay. To enable project based security, here I will add the user. Okay, test. Okay, test user. So I'll be providing full permission here. Okay, for this project. Okay, so for admin, I'll be providing only, okay, not for admin, Ravi. I'll be providing only read option. Read, read option. Okay, I provided test and Ravi. Now log in with which user. We have test user, right? See, earlier they don't have anything here. Now just refresh it. See, they can able to see the project. Okay,
Okay.
so say, see, they don't have access for the project B, right?
Yes, sir.
Project A. Okay, so only you can able to see project A. Sorry, project, not for project A. Okay, so similarly, So this is with respect to project, right? For project A, I'll be providing access for user Ravi. With the Ravi, I will provide full access. Okay. So now you can see I'm with the user. See, with the user admin, I am here. So here I will be with the user test. Okay. So I'll be logging out. I'll be logging with Ravi. For Ravi user, overall permission is missing. Okay. So because here manage Jenkins, I am not added user Ravi, right?
Yes, sir.
Ravi, we need to add. We need to provide read only permission. Okay. So this with like default permission will be provided for all the users. Okay, read permission.
Okay.
Okay. So now you can see we have user Ravi, right? For
Yes.
Ravi, we provided access for both the projects, right? For project A, you can see you can able to see on like you can able to only view option for
Yes.
project. Okay. For project B, project A, you can able to perform like admin operation. You
Oh.
can also provide access for the other users. Okay.
Yes.
See now I am with the user Ravi. Okay.
Yes.
Now I have access for because I have the full permission right here. I can add
Yes.
the users. I can add the group here. Okay. In this
Okay.
way, this project based authorization strategy will work. Okay. Got it.
Yes, sir.
Clear.
ಸರ್ ಇದು ಪರ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೊಡೋದು ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಲೀಡ್ ಅವ್ರು ಕೊಡ್ತಾರಾ ಸರ್ ಇದು ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಆ
So
ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್
admins, Jenkins admins ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Jenkins administration team ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So they will
ಅವರು
respond.
ಅವರು ಡೆವಾಪ್ಸ್ ಟೀಮ್ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಇರ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
Yes. See ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸೊ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೊ ಈ ಡೆವಾಪ್ಸ್ ಟೂಲ್ಸ್ ನ ಅಡ್ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಡೆವಾಪ್ಸ್ ಟೀಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ.
ಓಕೆ
ಓಕೆ.
ಓಕೆ
ಸೊ ಸೊ ಇನ್ ಬಿಗ್ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸೊ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಕೀಪ್ ಫ್ಯೂ ಆಫ್ ದ employees who are providing access for these kind of tools.
ಓಕೆ ಟೂಲ್ಸ್ ಅದ್ರದ್ದು ಕ್ರೆಡೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ಸ್ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಂತಾನೆ ಒಂದಿಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡ್ ಯು ಆಲ್ ದಿ ಕ್ರೆಡೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಪರ್ಮಿಷನ್.
Yes, correct.
ಓಕೆ ಗಾಟ್ ಇಟ್. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು.
So clear alva. So credentials, see this we can use this tab for storing the credentials. I mean, so let's assume I have one credentials, okay, GitHub credentials that I will show you later, okay, how we can add it, okay. So add credentials, okay. So I'll choose username with password, okay. GitHub app, okay. SSH username with private key, secret file, secret text, certificate, okay. These are the few kinds, okay, we have, okay. We can choose which one we want. Username, let's assume for GitHub I need to use it, okay. Okay, so my username is Siddhesh. So this is my username and password. So I have some password, okay. I provided the password and then I am providing the name for identification purpose, okay. So description, you can provide description, otherwise you can ignore it. GitHub cred for Siddhesh, okay. So you can, here in this case we are securing our credentials, okay. No one can see our credentials, okay. No one can use this credential, I mean so they no one can see this credential. So when they want to perform the operation, like we will dealing with this ID, credentials ID, we are dealing. Okay. So this will be secured. You can see now. Okay. See, for me as well. Now I couldn't able to see the password, right? So this will be secured. Okay. So this will be secured. No one can see this. For that purpose, we are using credentials in Jenkins. So we can store our credentials here. So for secure operations. Okay. So credentials providers and types. So we can choose like earlier this is not available. Now they provided folder credentials, Jenkins credentials, user credentials provider. So we need to, so we can exclude it. Okay. Which one we only selected. Okay, we can choose it. Okay. So all available. Basically, we'll choose all available. Okay. Forget about this. So only these three: user, security, credentials. Okay. So these concentrate on these three: security for providing the access. So what kind of the access we are providing, with respect to the users. That purpose we are going with this security option. So credentials, we can store, we can secure our credentials. Okay. So users, so we can administrate the users here. So if required, in organizations, no one will be using these users. Okay. So they will choose LDAP. Okay. LDAP or AD accounts. Okay. They will configure in the Jenkins and then they will provide access. Okay. So this, system, tools, plugins, nodes, so clouds, appearances, everything, Okay. Clear with this? Any doubts?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Shall I move on? See, ಏನಾದ್ರು ಡೌಟ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಮಾತಾಡಿ. ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ಏನ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಏನಿದೆ ಹೇಳಿ. ಓಕೆ.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir.
So now you know about security, credentials, user management. Okay. So and then so now we learn about nodes. Okay. So nodes, this will be used for distributing the, we'll call this as a master slave concept. Okay. Master and slave. So what we are adding the agents, right? That we called as the slaves or agents. Okay. So let's assume. So we need to add nodes, few of the nodes here. Okay. So because to distribute the load. Okay. So that I will show you how we can do it. So now I'm launching the instances. I'll be launching 3 instances. Okay. Ubuntu, all of those are Ubuntu. Okay. I'll be choosing. Okay. So I'll be launching 3 instances right now. Instances. Here also in the agents as well. So the prerequisites will be Java. Java must be installed. Okay. So I'll be installing Java before proceeding. Okay. Three dot 16 dot. Okay. New IP chosen. So I'll be installing with these commands. Wait. Okay, I'll be installing with these three commands. In all the servers, I need to install it. So this is prerequisite. So I'm installing on all the three agents. Java must be installed. Second server I am doing right now. Now I will be installing in third server. Okay. Okay, it's installed here. It's showing the version. Okay. So that will be installing, no worries. So once we created the servers, how we can add the servers? So you can go to manage Jenkins. The manage Jenkins nodes we need to choose. Okay, click on new nodes. Okay, so you can provide the names. Agent 1, I'll be providing agent 1. Okay, I'll be choosing permanent agent. Okay, so and then click on create. Okay, so once we're done with that, so this page will get opened. Okay, so here we need to provide options. Which options? We need to provide the entries. Okay, so the agent name, so we can, if you want, you can replace it. Okay, description, if you want, you can provide the description. Otherwise not required. Okay, remote root directory, so I'll be providing /home /ubuntu. Ubuntu. Okay, so this will be the remote directory. Label, so if you want, you can provide label. So labels, why we required in the sense, so I'll explain later labels. Okay, okay, so this you can keep, uh, use this node as much as possible. Okay, so this launch method, launch via SSH you can choose. Okay, so host, you can choose the uh, host servers. Okay, let's assume this is the server. Okay, now we'll be installing with this 239. We can configure this 239. Okay, so and then credentials we need to choose it. Okay, so we need to add the credentials. Okay, so what I explained right now, right? So that is the thing we need to do it. Okay, so we need to add it like this. So here we need to choose SSH username with private key. Okay, scope ID, I can provide SSH key. Okay, I can provide Jenkins agents. Okay, description, you can provide SSH key for Jenkins agents. Okay. Username you can provide Ubuntu. Okay, because we are dealing with Ubuntu user, right? So we are interacting Ubuntu user, and then so key we can choose enter directly, and then choose the direct add key. So now you can go to here, so you can see now all the servers Java will be available, right? So now you can go and then copy the PEM file. Okay, so PEM file we used for all the three agents, right? Okay, so you can copy that PEM file. So PEM file for the particular agent, copy that PEM file and then paste here. Okay, so add it. Okay, so here you can choose non-verifying strategy. Okay, so once you're done with this, so keep as it is, keep this agent online as much as possible availability. Okay, so only what we did, agents we done. So number of executors, if you provide two or if you provide three, two jobs running at a time. If you provide one, so only one job will be running at a time. Okay, that I will show you. Okay, that I will show you how we can achieve that. Okay, so this is number of executor. Okay, so and then we'll provide the root directory. So here under this root directory we can able to see all the things will be available for this particular project will be available. I mean the workspace, the Jenkins related stuff will be created under this folder. Okay, so labels I will explain later. Okay, so why we required that. So usage as much as possible you can keep. So launch by SSH, and then we need to provide the host key, and then we need to use this, select this uh, key what we had it. Okay, and then here non-verifying strategy we need to keep. So save this. Okay, already exist. How come? Nodes. Okay, so it's added. Okay, I provided save, I think so. That is the reason. So agent is already available. It's in sync. Okay, so it's in sync. So if you want to add one more node, okay, so I can keep name, I can keep agent 2. The permanent I will choose, create I will choose. The same thing. Okay, number of executor as per your requirement we can provide. We can provide 5 as well. Remote directory we can provide any directory as per your requirement. /home. Okay, you can provide /home as well. Labels, so you can provide any labels. I'll be providing Ubuntu. Okay, so labels I'll explain later. The similarly use this node as much as possible. Launch via SSH. We need to choose it. So we need to provide another IP. Okay, like this, and then the same PEM file we used, right? All the three servers. So I am providing the same PEM file. I'll be choosing to non-verifying strategy. Okay, save it. Okay, see now this is also agent 2. Still it's not launched. Okay, let's see. So this is available. Want to check the logs? You can check it. Okay, agent successfully connected and online. Okay, so let's see if you done some mistakes. Okay. Agent 3 I will say agent 3 create. Okay, so remote directory /home will be provided. Okay, launch via SSH, host key, I'll be the server IP, I mean public IP. Okay. So instead of this, if it's some done mistake, let's assume we'll do some mistake. Okay. That will be error. So instead of this, I can choose username, password, ID, SSH key. Okay. Username Ubuntu. Okay. I done the mistake here. Enter directly. I need to choose. Add. Okay. So I will be doing mistake while adding. So okay, I choose on this. You can see now this agent has not been connected. Okay, go to the logs. It's showing connection closed. Okay, so we need to do proper configuration. Got it? Clear? So instead of this, you can choose this. Okay, see the logs. Connection closed. It's retrying. Agent 3. So we done the configuration, right?
Sir, in the key, you have to mention all the PEM file.
Yes, particular PEM file. Okay.
Yes, sir. But the ಕಾಪಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ರಿ.
ಯಾ ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಆಗಲಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟೆ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು. ಓಕೆ
ಓಕೆ
ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎರರ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು.
ಓಕೆ
ಸಿ ನೌ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ಫುಲಿ. ಓಕೆ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್?
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್.
In this way we will add the agents. Okay, so I'll show this. Okay, so till now it's clear. Any doubts? So label one, that one I need to explain, and you can see here. So I'll execute one job. I'll create one project here. Okay, so new item. So just one freestyle test job I'll be providing. Freestyle job I am creating. So there are many types of the you can able to see here. Okay, the freestyle is a old and traditional job type. Okay, so here so everything will be manually we are going to configure, but in the pipeline the everything will be configured with the code. Okay, so those are things you will come to know what you mean by freestyle, what you mean by pipeline, so in later classes. Okay, so now I am creating freestyle job. Okay, so for that you can choose anywhere, you can create anywhere. Okay, so based on your requirement, see here also you can create it. Click on new. Okay, so our new item, you can create the project here itself. Okay, test job one. So freestyle job I'll be creating the main folder itself. Anywhere you can create it. Okay, so here it comes to if there are any GitHub actions you can do it. So build steps we need to add it. Here we need to enter execute shell. So under execute shell we can write it. Okay, okay, So this will be printing when you execute the job. So what we are doing, so ls okay, build now. So if you click on the build now, the job will get execute. Okay, so we need to provide echo. What will do the echo? What will do the echo?
Prints as that.
It will print, right? So mkdir hello. What this will do? Touch. Okay. What this will do? Okay. What happened? Hello. Okay. Touch. Hello. Slash file one. We saved it, right? So I'll run the job by clicking build now. Okay. So in the build now, I need to click it. You can see now the job has executed successfully. So we can see the job logs by clicking this right mark, or you can on next to the build number. This we called as the build number. Okay, 1, 2 is there, right? Those we called as the okay. This is the build history. Okay, so so when the under the job configuration, if you click on the build now, the job will get executed. Okay, so if you click on the configuration, it will go to the configuration page. Okay, so if you click on the delete project, the job will get deleted. So if you want to move this job to some other place, we can use this option. Okay, so now, so if you directly click on this symbol, okay, this will move to the console output. Okay, so otherwise, so if you click on this drop down, and then we can go to the console as well here. Okay, like this. Okay, you can delete the build number, particular build number, delete it. Okay, console output, if you choose the console output, you can able to see here. See here, I executed, right? What I am trying to do, I am trying to execute this command. I am printing allow world, so this will get printed here. So later, so I am trying to execute ls-lart. I am trying to list the files and directories. Okay, so this listed the directories. There are no files and directories will be available. So it's showing none. Okay, so then I am creating the file, folder called allow. So under that folder, I created file called file1. So now I am listing the files and directories. So it's showing the file. Okay, this is what we did it. So where it is executed, it's executed on agent 2, right? So it's automatically selected the available agent, and then it will be executed on the agent 2. Okay, we'll see. So I'll be building once. So it's failing. Why it's failed? Cannot create the directory. Allow is already exist, right? So we'll also get the same message, right? If the folder is present, this will get error, right? If the file is exist, it shows the file is already exist. Okay, so there is one option, delete workspace before build starts. So if you choose that option, the old history will get deleted. The workspace will get deleted. So we'll see that. So build now. Okay. See now I got the output in the green color. I got the output. So if you click on the if you click it again, so the results. Okay, clear. In this way, we perform the operations. Okay, you can see now where it is executed. It's executed on the agent 2, right? So we'll do one thing. Okay, so see here now I have not selected any agent, right? So this automatically will get executed. Okay, sleep 20. What this will do? Sleep 20. What that will do? Sleep 20. That will be wait for 20 seconds, right? So similarly, now what I will do? Build the jobs around 3 to 4 times. I build it. Okay. Agent 2. Okay. So let's assume we have one more job. Same job. I'll be executing with different name. Okay. Job 2. Restyle job. Execute shell. So I'll be executing here. Okay. So this will be started. You can see now. So I'll start now. It's executed on agent 2. We'll see this where it is started. Okay, these are choosing agent 2 only. Okay, we chosen number of 2 executors 2, right? That is the reason this will be considering 2. Okay, we'll change that. Nodes here also we can able to see it if we are the admins. Okay, agent 2. No, we made it as a 5, right? That is the reason number of 5 jobs will be executing at a time. Okay, for other nodes as well, I'll make it as one agent at a time, one job at a time. Okay, number of executors 1. So this agent 2. Okay. For agent 2, it's one only. For agent 3, it's one. Okay. So now you can see, so it's executed on agent 2, both the jobs. Okay. So both the jobs will be executed on job 2 and this job. Both the jobs will be executed on agent 2 itself. Right. So now we'll start the job. Build now, then build now. Okay. So job 2, where it is started, it's failed. It's failed because we are not chosen any work, this thing, right? So delete workspace. We need to choose it. We'll see. We'll start both at a time. Okay. So here 2 has been done. So I am executing a third one. Here 9 has been done. I am executing 10th one. Okay. We'll see. Third one started on agent 2. You can see here it started agent 1. Okay. So got it. So what I'm trying to say here with these two examples, so if we chosen, like if the agents are available, then the job will not wait. Okay. So will not wait until this job has to complete. Okay. So we'll see. So now I have three agents, right? So I executed two jobs, okay, at a time. So both the job will get scheduled on available agents. I mean free agents. Okay. So then the load is equally distributed with all the agents, right? So job will get started automatically. So there's no queue, right? So if you have less agents, then their queues will come into picture. Okay. We'll see now that as well. So now what I'm doing, so I will be deleting agents. Okay. I'll be delete these agents, delete, disconnect, delete agent. Okay. So agent 2 I deleted. Okay. Deleting agent 3 as well. Okay. We'll see. So here in both the jobs, I have not provided anything, right? So any agents, I am not specified any agents. Okay. We'll see. Okay. I started the build has started. Okay. So I'll be given, so here as well, I provided the build. We can see, so this current job is running right here. So it's running here. This will wait until the task to complete. No, it's okay. It's completed. Okay. It's completed. That is the reason. It will wait. So we'll increase the timings. We will come to know. Right. So we'll increase the timing. Instead of 20, we'll provide 1 minute or 60 seconds. We'll provide 40 seconds. 40 seconds is fair enough. Okay. So now see, this has also done. Here I'm starting the job. This has been scheduled on running on agent 1. So I'll be starting again in another job. Is completed? No, it's not completed. It's supposed to wait. Okay. So defaultly we provided two jobs, right? Sorry, it's started on master. You can see here. It started on master. Okay. You can see here one job. This executed on agent 1. This has started on master. Okay, so 2 jobs will get executed. Okay, clear. So otherwise, if you have multiple jobs, so it has to wait. It has to wait until another job has to complete. Okay, clear with this? We are going to schedule. We are going to add the nodes, and then we are scheduling the agents. Scheduling on the particular agents. Clear with this? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? Say yes or no.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So ಮಾತಾಡಿ.
Yes, sir.
ಕೊಡೋದು ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಓಕೆ ಫೈನ್. ಮಾತಾಡಿ, ಓಪನ್ ಆಗಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿ, ಪ್ರೋಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿ.
Yes, sir.
ಸೊ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು. ಮಾತಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು? ಸೈಲೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So that is the use of agents. Okay, so agents, so I said there is one more option called labels. Okay, so what we'll do in organizations, okay, let's think. So there are, we will make this like group of agents. Okay, so let's assume we have as I said in my last organization, there are thousands of jobs will be running. Okay, so thousands of dependencies will require for the users, and I mean project owners ask for separate agents for them. Okay, in that case what we did, okay, so we added few agents. Let's assume for project A. So for project A, so we created so around 5 agents. Okay, and then we provided those like agent for only for those project A. Okay, how? So in all the 5 agents, so like what we did in this way, right? Okay, one thing I wanted to explain here. So wait, before that, here the job is running, right? Test job is there. So here I can restrict it. Okay, I can restrict this one where this can run agent 1. Okay, this is not going to run on any agents. Okay, so let's see job 1, and then there are 2 jobs, right? Both the jobs should be execute on only agent 1. Okay, agent 1, it's not showing. Okay, so agent 1. Okay, so here what I did, I'm selecting this agent. Okay, for this operation, for this job execution, this has to run on only on this agent. Okay, job 2, job 1. Okay. Only this has to run on this agent. Okay, okay, so both the jobs should be run on this particular agent itself. Got it? Okay, so what I mean, so now we'll see that earlier what I'm trying to say, that demo we can see now. Okay, so 6th job it started, and here we'll start another job. Okay, you can see now it's executing still in agent 1. Here that job it's waiting still. Okay, waiting another job has to complete, because agent is not available, right? It has to schedule on the particular agent, this agent only it has to execute, but the agent is busy with this job. Once it has been completed, this will get started. Okay, clear? In this will happen in the organization, so they will add the more job. See, it's completed, so it started. Got it? In this way we will do it. Okay, so now we can we restricted on the label itself, right? Label. Okay, sorry. Okay, so what we can do, so here, so I'm choosing the agents. Okay, nodes. So here I will add the nodes. Copy from existing agent to okay, so with a different name. Okay, so I can do it, not an issue. Agent to, everything will be same. Okay, so I copied from the particular agent, right? So I need to change the server IP. Agent 1 IP 239. One three eight I will choose, and then I'll configure here. Okay, rest of things, everything will be same. We launch agent. Okay. 239 instead of I'll choose. Okay, so I'll be adding 3 agents now. Okay, got it? So now what I'm doing, in all the agents, I'm specifying the label. Okay, so I'll be going with agent 1. Okay, so agent 1 caller. So I'll be specifying the label as a test. Okay, so here also I provided label as a test, and in agent 2 as well I providing the label as test. Okay, you got it? Label I provided test. Okay, so now what I'm doing, I'm going to job 2. Okay, here I'll be, instead of this agent name, I'll be providing the label. Okay, label I'll be providing. Okay, so and then here in the job 1, instead of this agent, I'll be putting label, test. Okay, Okay, the label has been I provided, right? I have 3 jobs, but I restricted on the particular label. This job should run. Okay, so we'll see. So I'll start this. So I'll start both the jobs, right? I started both the jobs. Okay, this has been scheduled date and executed on agent 2. The label, it's mentioned test. Here you can see this also started and executed on agent 1, but label test. Clear? Clear with this? In this way, the label for group of agents will providing the same things. Okay, let's assume for project A, if we dedicated few agents, then those agents will be dedicated for the project A itself. Okay, for project B, so if we have dedicated agents, so we can provide dedicated agents as well. So apart from that, in the organizations, we will divide the agents with respect to labels, like type of agents. Like, so if the teams require Java agents, okay, so Maven has a build tool, okay. So in that case, we will install the Maven on the particular agents, and then we will dedicate those agents for Maven use. So if the team required Python, okay, we will install Python on the particular agents, and then we will dedicate those agents for the Python operations. Okay, like that, the organizations, we will divide the agents with the labels. Okay, clear with these labels, master slave, the job config and job restriction. Okay, clear with these.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. So any doubts? Okay, fine. So practice the things. If you have any doubts, you can reach me. Okay.
Sure, sir.
Okay. We'll end up today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sir, last question, sir. Whenever we were trying with this instance, so we need to just stop that instance, right? So we don't want to terminate the things.
Correct. Don't terminate the things.
And
Just stop.
okay, sir. And then it will be not built, sir, right? Building.
Correct. Correct.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay. Any doubts? Okay.
No,
Fine.
sir.
So we'll continue tomorrow. If you have any doubts, you can reach me at any time. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sure, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.